Hi guys, this is Stormouse03. Welcome back to my Evil Within 2 100% walkthrough where I'm showing you how to get all of the achievements and trophies in this game. Or achievements or trophies. We are in Chapter 7 of our first playthrough on Nightmare. And we're about to get this chapter kicked off here. You just need to go and investigate these paintings at the theater, and it's going to give us a little cutscene, and then we'll get started.
What the hell are these things about? Damn it. Lily's inside there.
You did not appreciate my beautiful Obscura's performance. Perhaps this one is more to your liking. Listen.
No! Somebody help me!
I'm preparing my greatest work yet, but you are not worthy enough to witness it. Not until you learn to respect my art. Listen. Listen to their screams. The echoes of my work.
Respect art, huh? Time to put Hoffman's theory to the test.
Alright. So here we go. There's going to be two places that we need to go to look for his quote-unquote art. But first we've got some stuff to do. So, gonna come around on the other side of here. There is a barrel that I completely missed before because I was so concerned with failing at killing that one lost person. And then I'm gonna hug this side of the building. There's going to be a locker key right out front here on this little pedestal. So we're gonna shoot that, take the key, and then come around to the back side of this area here. I'm gonna break all these boxes. And again, just be aware that there is one of those screamy, smelly ladies back there. And now this section right here. So I'm gonna go and I'm going to grab this. And I'm gonna break these boxes here. I'm sort of preparing for running out of this area. It's another barrel that we can look in right here. And we're going to go and we're going to look at this resonance point right here. So this is going to be Residual Memory number 11. Oh, by the way, I don't know if I mentioned, it was locker key number 15 before. So, this is...
Body parts reassembling into a monster. Sure, why not? I'm not surprised by anything I see in here anymore. Won't happen again. I'll burn these before they can change. Wait. Did that arm just twitch? Shit. No. Oh god. No. Ah! Ah! Ah!
So, that happened. And then we're going to move out of here. And that's going to trigger another one of those lovely individuals. So that's kind of why I cleared out that area first. We're going to come around behind here. And grab, right next to this dumpster, our next key. we're going to kind of grab that quickly and move on. Because it's just not worth the ammunition, I think, to kill those basically boss characters. I mean, you do have a few of these like barrels and traps and things around that you can use to kill them. But they're, I think, for the most part, just not worth your time. So we're going to come into this diner. It was locker key number 16, by the way. Sorry about that, guys. Just trying to focus on getting away from the big lady with the saw blade. And now, it will give you another good amount of green gel if you kill those people. But for the moment, I'm just gonna let her go. So now we are inside here, and we have another residual memory. And so we're gonna equip our communicator. We're going to listen to this. Okay, so that's residual memory number 12. And now, after you trigger that, that's going to be another little hallucination thingy. So the jukebox turns on, and as we approach it, we're gonna have this lovely lady again, and we're gonna need to run away from her back into the Beacon Hospital. So we're gonna go in this room. We are going to not be able to go through that door. It's going to trigger this little scene here.
What's it doing this time? What does that thing want from me?
And now we can go through the door. And then we're going to be trying to get out of here.
There's something weird about this room. Something I'm not seeing. That's me from back then.
Okay, so you're going to want to look into the mirror here and look at these doors and see which one has the light above it. And then you're going to want to look for that mirrored version when you turn around. So when we turn around, instead of the one to the far left, it's going to be the one to the far right. So this one here, well, far right from the center here. So should be this door. And now we're going to need to look into the mirror here while avoiding her. So she's going to come out of the mirror, and then you just need to kind of hide from her for a minute, and she should start making her way around to the left. Just want to make sure that you don't have your light on and don't move. And she'll come up right around here, and then she should head off to the left. There she goes. And now we want to move up to the mirror.
Shit.
Look and see which door we need to be opening. Okay. So it is the one that is gonna be here. That is just very difficult to tell which one. I think it's the close. I think it's this one. It's kind of hard to tell there exactly which one there it was, but that's the idea. And then you'll be out of that Anima sequence, and you will be rewarded with some progress toward an achievement that we're going to get later on, and also your next photographic slide, number 5. So there we go. That is that done. And now we have a couple more things here. We can now get out of the diner for real. And you just want to be careful because the saw blade lady can still be milling around. But after you get out of the diner, there is going to be our next statue on top of the sign for the... Really? Thank you. That was annoying. But it's a locker key number 17. And then if we come around to the side here, there's going to be another pouch on this Mobius agent, and so that is going to be sniper rifle ammo pouch number 1, and then a couple of things to pick up here. And like I said, just be careful of the saw blade lady. She is going to be wandering around this area. There's another vending machine right here. And after all that, we're going to head across to the other side of town. There's going to be an herb right here. I don't think there's anything over here, but just to be safe, we'll check. Oh, there's our next saw blade lady. So be careful of her running around right there. There's going to be some lost over here. And you want to be kind of careful of them because they have these bottles. But if you can headshot one and make them drop it, they will all die, which is nice. Because it's like this chain reaction of dropping fire and burning themselves. And then we can go around and pick up all the stuff. So like I said, I think to me it's not worth the resources that you expend to get the green gel from these saw blade women. But, you know, if you want to expend the ammunition that it takes to kill them, it's going to take quite a lot. But if you want to do that, you totally can. For this woman right here, we're going to just run past her into the Devil's Own Taproom. And once you get in here, she can't really follow you. So you get to laugh at her from outside here. Ha, 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 ha. And grab the stuff that's in this area. There's a lot of bottles, but there are a couple of other things. There's some smoke powder there. There's an herb right here. And there is our next file, number 25, the Barkeep's Journal, right here. And now we're going to move on into a main story bit right here, which we might as well go ahead and do because we're right here.
Art. It's just a photo.
So when you investigate this, we're going to get sucked into the painting.
I'm gonna stab the shit out of you.
And now we're going to go get the key.
Don't cry. You're becoming art. You shall be part of my obscura. Flesh. Less malleable than clay. Softer than marble. It really is the perfect medium. Oh, I can't concentrate like this. A sculpture doesn't need a tongue.
Okay, so we're going to grab the key. And then we're going to be focusing on getting out of here. So there's going to be several of these lost. First one is going to come around this way. And we can get around behind him and put a knife in his brain. Notice that there is an axe right there. Notice also that there is a lost across from there, who should not be able to see us if we come up this side, and should turn around. And now, the thing that we want to be careful of is there's going to be a witch over to the left, and she has her back turned, so she's on a good pattern for us right now. This lost is going to come around, turn around, and we're going to be able to get around behind it. Now, we're going to want to be really careful of this witch right here. She's going to turn, and what we're going to do with her is stab and then immediately axe. And then we're going to run from this guy. We're going to grab this axe to replace the one that we just used. And we're going to go pick up the green gel of awesomeness. So this guy is going to do a little circuit. And unfortunately, you can't really get behind him while he is on the wall there. But you can try to kite him and get him as he's chasing you around these boxes. Yeah, he's a little bit of a finicky one to get, but just know that it's going to be hard to get up behind him when he's up here trying to open this door. But you can kite him around the stuff in here and get around behind him pretty easily because he loses you around all the crates. So after you take all of those people out, we're gonna forget that we need to be mashing A. We're gonna open up this little grate here, and then we're gonna be able to unlock the area with the statue that's in the painting. And of course it's not that easy, so there's all these electrified barbed wire things. So we're going to turn on our light, we're going to crouch, and just be careful going through all of this wire. And We're going to head over to the right.
Okay, Hoffman. Hope you're right about destroying these things.
And then you kind of make it all the way around behind this, and then you should be able to hit the prompt to destroy this particular piece of quote-unquote artwork. And then that's that half of this mission done.
Destroying that freak's work was actually therapeutic, but I'm not done yet. One more.
Okay. So we're now going to head out of the tap room. You want to be careful of this lady, because she's mean. And so, when she starts to move over, you can scooch on over here around behind the tap room. To the left.
Someone's in trouble.
There's going to be a bunch of lost right now who are dragging corpses. So we're going to try to use our cover here to get around behind this one right here. It's gonna set some people off. Oh, come on now. Why are you hurting me? Set some people off, and you can come around to the back of this piece of cover right here and kind of hide from them. They'll start heading back, and you can get the drop on them. And then we should just have this one person left. And we should be able to hide around the corner from her. And move around behind her and stab her in the back of the head as well. Alright. So, these people enjoyed being hurtful. We are now going to be able to grab all of the items that are littered around this area. And one to note is going to be this next statue that's going to be on the building kind of above the pile of bodies that they were going to. So you want to make sure that you shoot that. And pick up locker key number 18. And then there are a few more things around in here. Bunch of boxes to break. We're slowly but surely collecting all of the green gel and weapon parts that we need. There's also that barrel there if you want to use that to help you kill the enemies. You can also use that to help you kill the guardians if you're wanting to do that for the extra gel. Again, it's not really necessary and I'd recommend not doing it, but that is up to you. Alright, so we're now going to have another zombie over here lost up here to contend with. And they are going to come over here and then look around and then come over toward the right where I am. So you're going to want to get around behind them. And you can use the ambush feature as well to just wait around that right hand corner and just get her, but just in case you don't have that available, know that you can do it like that. So next thing is up in this dumpster. We're going to grab our 5th mysterious object. This is going to be the mysterious action figure, and it's Doom Guy from Doom. So that is number 5 of those. Now we're going to grab Residual Memory number 13 behind this dumpster right here.
Help! I'm trapped. Gotta get out of here. All I wanted was to find the APC and get the hell out of here. Help! Can anybody hear me? Oh God. I'm gonna die in STEM. It'll be like I never existed at all. Sorry, Lawson. Looks like I won't be back to pick you up with the APC after all.
So there we go. That's number 13 of those. And then we can grab the key off of this body, and that's going to open a shed near the safe house where we entered this area.
Where there's a key, there's a lock. Wonder where it could be.
So we've got another saw blade boss spawning in right there. Who we just really don't want to mess with her. So we're going to kind of move on. And the next thing that we're going to do is come around here and grab this stuff. And the next thing that we're going to do after that is go and help out Sykes.
Maybe I can get the jump on them.
So Sykes is going to be up on top of this truck right here, and you just want to make sure that you kill all of these, help him kill all of these lost before they kill him. Alright, so we are going to help out Sykes. The first thing that we're going to do though is if you don't have shock bolts, I'd encourage you to make a couple more of these, just because that's going to be super helpful and will help us work toward an achievement. And we're going to go ahead and take this syringe right here so that you want to make sure that these guys are not getting up toward him, because that is bad. But if you can get them to join you here in the hey, buddy, reload. And going to try to lure all of these people over into the into this again. If you see people trying to get up here toward him, I would urge you to oop, 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 oop. Nope. It gets confusing in there, doesn't it? Alright, where are you, lady? Oh, she's up there with him. Oh, no, she's not. Okay. Come over here, woman. Get blown up. Alright. Cool. So we got most of them in the water right here, which is awesome because that helped us a lot with getting some stomp kills.
I didn't think anyone would come.
You're from the search team. How did you
And we managed to save Sykes, which is important because he's going to give us a couple of side quests.
Dangerous out here. Come to my safe house so we can talk.
lead the way?
Alright, not just yet, buddy. I have lots more stuff to pick up. So we have a ton of gel and stuff from these people. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So probably about 5, 6 stomp kills we were able to get just there, which is nice progress toward the number that we need. Note that there's also another barrel back here. In case you need that. And there's also another axe here in case you need to use that. So Sykes went into this building right here.
Come on in. They can't get in here. Thanks again for helping me out. I'm Sykes.
Sebastian Castellanos.
Castellanos, huh? I've heard of you. You survived the beacon incident, right?
How do you know that?
I'm a STEM programmer, but I've got other skills too, like hacking information systems. I know all kinds of things that nobody else knows, not even other members of the team.
Then you know who Lily is.
Yeah, we're all trying to find her. Haven't had any luck though. That's why you're here, huh?
That's right. But if you can't help me with that, then we've got nothing else to discuss. Good luck.
Hey, hold on. We might still be able to help each other out.
This better be good.
Look, there's a bunch of stuff in here that you could probably use. And you can have it for saving me out there. You want to hear my proposal? Come on back to me.
Okay, so we're going to want to talk to him again.
Here's... How can we help each other?
I need you to restore the server inside the mirror. It should be easy enough as long as none of those freaks are around. Here's where it's located.
Hold on, I haven't agreed to anything yet. What's in it for me?
You do that for me, I can open up all the locked supply caches for you.
And what's in it for you?
If you get the server on, I may be able to find another way out of Union.
There's really a way to get out of Union?
I'm not 100% sure, but I'm sure as hell gonna give it a try. They've lost contact with STEM. We're totally cut off. If we don't find the core, we're all gonna die in here. Unless I can figure a way out.
How is that possible?
You really want me to waste your time talking a bunch of technical gibberish?
All I have to do is turn it on. How did the server go offline in the first place?
All I'm saying is if you turn on that server, I can give it a shot. Look at this place. It's breaking apart out there. I'm surprised anything is working. But then again, Mobius probably turned it off themselves. They've got all kinds of emergency protocols in place.
And you're questioning the almighty Mobius?
Hey, I don't mind being a grunt. But the moment I become expendable, well, that's when I start to look for the exit door. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I do.
So, you gonna help me out or not?
Alright, so that triggers this mission getting back online, which we are going to need to do, both to get a weapon and also to unlock some stuff that we're going to do in Chapter 13. So, and also it unlocks all these nice supply caches that are locked around here, which is very cool. So we've got another way back to the safe house right here if you want to use that. Again, I'm not going to be using that just yet. There is a coffee maker in here, so this is going to be number 6. And so you can use that to recharge any health that you lost in the fight. Because it's possible, I mean, there are a lot of lost in that fight, and so it is very possible that you might get hurt. And I'm going to go ahead and make a save here. And head on out. So we are now going to continue on. And there's a couple of things. So if we go around back here, there's going to be one of these hysterics. Hysterics? Are these the hysterics? These are the witches. We can stab her and then axe her. And then there is another lovely winner. Of the beauty contests. Around the corner up here. So just gonna loot all this stuff. And then going to lure this lady. So you'll see her right here, and she's standing on top of something that we want. So just gonna make sure that this bottle gets her. And then she's going to move up. And she gets really, really suspicious. But then she's going to turn around. We're going to be able to get in behind her and give her a stabby stab. And then you're going to want to run. Run away. Run away quickly. And if you get back here, you should be outside of her aggro radius. She should not be able to see you anymore. Just gonna see where she is. There she is. just gonna get around behind her and stab her again and do her in. Alright. Grab her green goo. And get around back here, and we can grab our next pouch. So this is going to be the shotgun pouch, number 2, which is very good. And then we can climb up here. And be careful around here. There is a saw blade person running around in this area. So you'll see that thing drops when you get close. And now we are around behind the Sanctuary Hotel. And we just want to run over to the hotel and head on in. So there are, once again, a couple of things that you can pick up in here. Some vending machines. It's a severed hand. That's very helpful. Okay. That one looks like it's spent. This one is going to give us some gel. And this one looks like it's done as well. Okay. Oh no, wait. Okay. Just in case. Alright. So now we're going to head upstairs. And we're going to do the next sequence for the main mission here.
Let's finish this.
And so this section, instead of having enemies to kill, we have the Obscura to worry about. And so you just want to move through this hallway. And around into this room right here. And the key is going to be right here.
All right.
And then you want to be looking for the Obscura, and it can come from either direction.
Maybe I can sneak by it.
So you just want to be looking at both sides here. So we're just looking to see which side she comes in on. Okay, so here she is on the left, or on the right. Jeez. And you're just going to want to hide back here. And then she should move off to the left. If she comes in from the left, you're gonna need to like kite around this, or hide around the corner of that piece of cover. And now you don't want to get too close to her, because she does turn around and she does seem to have like a little bit of an awareness radius. But basically we're following her through. And you want to stay on this corner right here because she does look around behind her like that. And then she's going to move off to the left. Okay. So she does that. We're going to go here. And we're going to make a run for the door. Now you can put a shock bolt behind you to make it so that, you know, it's going to catch her. But you should be able to make it through there. And if you don't make it through that door, then she should either... I've had her insta-kill me by stabbing me through the door, and that was super fun. I've also had her stab through the door and it not hurt me because I had some iframes. So it just depends. But if you do take some damage there and you want to reload it, there is a checkpoint right when you pick up the key. So I would recommend don't use any of your ammunition on this run because you can get it back. Or you can reload. On classic mode, you want to put the shock bolt down. But on this mode, you have a checkpoint. So, all right. So this one, we're gonna move around over here toward the left. Put on our light and try to move through these wires here. I'm gonna go up underneath and through these right there, and then we're gonna be able to destroy this piece of quote-unquote art. Alright, so that's main quest done for this chapter, but we are going to still do a couple of things.
Should have done the trick. Better head back to the theater and see if I can get in.
So we're gonna run down here. And head out this door. And be on the lookout for Miss Sawblade Guardian. Gonna head back through here where the witch was, but she is not there anymore because she's dead. Go back through this way. Going to go up here and grab this axe to replace the axe that I used on the witch. And I'm going to come around the side here. So there should be an operative right here who's got some handgun bullets. Always helpful. And then I'm going to move over through here. So again, just be on the lookout for the Sawblade people. They do sort of mill around. There is a medical kit right there if you need it. And we're going to come back up through this area here and going to head back to the safe house. So we're going to go back down into the Marrow because that's the location of the side quest that we're doing. And so gonna go do that. So we're gonna head through the Marrow here. And once we enter the Marrow, we should be able to see a map marker for where we are going down there for the side quest. So here we go. Back into the Marrow. Sebastian's a crazy fellow. Alright, so we can see that it's up here. And so you can mark it so that we can see where we are headed. And we're basically going to go past Hoffman again and be like, hey, I found your buddy Sykes. What's up? But we're going to kind of head back the way that we came into this area to begin with. And then we're going to be moving this away. So this is where we came through with the white Juke monster. Who is no longer here, thankfully. Because that would be terrible. If you had to go back through and then back again. But this time, we're going to go this way, and this door we can now open. And we're going to investigate this computer right here.
Seems like that worked. Guess I should go back to Sykes.
When you turn that on, you're going to have some enemies to contend with now. You're also going to be able to open these locked containers for some more ammunition, which is pretty rockin'. So I'm going to get on the door right here. And we've got a dude right here. So I'm going to toss a bottle to kind of lure this guy. Okay, so we got that one. where are you, other dude? There he is. Hiding over here in the dark. Alright. So he also has an axe. So if you use your axe, if you need to use your axe to kill one or both of those, then you have a replacement. Now we're going to head on. And now we have some more enemies. So we've got one there, we've got one at the back, and we've got another one to the right there. Alright, so we're going to kill her. We're going to move around here. And now you can use bottles and things to lure these people if you need to. I was like, I feel like that guy walked over there. And he did. Alright, there we go. Snotface number 3 is dead. He also had an axe. Oh, we already picked up her gel. Alright, so we've got another one through this door right here. There we go. We were able to edge up on the corner there and get him. And we're going to move on. So as you can probably hear, we have a witch, and so we're going to do our tried and true combination of stab and axe on her. And then I'm going to run back and grab an axe from one of the people who I've already killed. because it's always a good idea to go ahead and replenish your axe. Replenish your axe. Pick up another one. You know. It's funny, when you pick up those hand axes, it says like +1, which would imply that you could maybe pick up more than one. But that's just, like, I don't think that there's any way that you can pick up more than one hand axe. It would be really nice if you could, because there definitely have been a couple of occasions where there's been more than one available, and we've passed them up. So it'd be nice if you could pick up more than one of them, but you can't. Not as far as I know. So we're going to head on back through here. And was there a locked crate in here? No. For whatever reason, I thought there might have been. But there isn't. So never mind. We're going to head back to Hoffman's safe house. And head to the exit. And so now at this point there are several of those locked crates that we can get into, which is very nice. Get some stuff. We'll talk to Sykes again. We will finish up the side quest, and then that will be the end of this chapter. Oh, and we have one more locker key to pick up. All right. Alright, so we're going to head back out into Union, and first thing that we can do is head on over to the top of this building right here. And this crate that was locked is now unlocked, which is beautiful. Then we're going to hop down from here. We're going to head on over here. And now be careful over here, because there is still the lament. Milling around, and so I hear her. There she is. Oh, does she see us? I don't know. I didn't want to risk it. Oh boy. So if that happens, run back to safe house. And they'll back off. It is a bit irritating. But you just don't want to mess with all of these guys. Because now we have a ton of them. Stab him. We'll stay on the other side of this tree. We'll stab her. Oh, goody. Back to the safe house. Being annoyed. Okay, there's that dude. And we're gonna wait for him to turn around again, and then we'll go get him. Alright. Now, we're going to try to stay on the other side from this lady. Actually, I think she's all turned around, so we're good. Now, if she didn't happen to be looking at us when we tried to unlock this door, we could have gotten in here without so much problem. But, you know, if you run into an issue like that, that's how you solve it. And now we have some stuff that we can pick up from in here. And the most important thing we have to pick up in here is in this box right here. And this is the full-barreled shotgun. So we're going to pick it up. And that is another weapon for us for our powerhouse achievement or trophy.
Yeah, that's more like it.
And then as soon as you pick that up, you're going to have this little Anima thing. But that's okay, because she can't hurt us right now, which is awesome. So we're just going to open this up, grab the weapon parts, grab the high-grade weapon parts. There's an axe there if you need it, but we already have one. And then we're just waiting. So she's going to come through this door, and you can just kind of meet her here. So you try to open the door. Here she comes through, and there she is. And it will kind of teleport you over here for whatever reason, because I guess it assumed you were going to try to run away from her and run around here, but we didn't. So now, you want to be kind of careful coming out of here, because Madam Screamy can be on the other side of the door. But right now she's not, so we'll take it. Next up is going to be our last locker key. So gonna move over here. And this area was kind of opened up, and we're gonna be able to walk over here and grab this next locker key. So that will be locker key number 19. And we're going to ignore the huge number of enemies that just spawned in over there. And make our way back to Sykes' safe house. Need another bottle, do we? Nope. Alright, so here we go. Back at Sykes' safe house. We're going to talk to him and complete this side quest.
The server is online.
Yeah, I'm already in. I unlocked the supply containers just like I promised. See if you can open that one there.
So there we go. That is mission complete, and we can open this crate. And we will get the silenced handgun as a reward for doing this. And so now this is another one of the weapons that you need for the powerhouse achievement or trophy, and we could not have gotten that unless we did this side quest. And this side quest also unlocks another one that we're going to need for an achievement or trophy later on. But for right now, we can have some coffee. Refill our health here. And go and grab ourselves an achievement. So, I'm going to go into the back here and head to the safe house. I'm going to go ahead and listen to these photographic slides that we picked up so that Kitty can bring us some more green gel. So we have 4 new ones right now, and we're just going to listen to them all.
Hey, Kidman.
What can I do for you, Sebastian?
Beacon. My life was skidding off the track before I went into that place. Being inside Ruvik's head like that, I haven't been the same since. They tried to tell me it was all in my mind, but my mind couldn't have dreamt up the things I saw in there.
You don't have to remind me. I was there too.
Yeah. Your pals in Mobius didn't have any problem putting you in danger, did they?
Maybe. But if I wasn't with you, we might not have made it out alive.
There are times when I'm not sure I ever made it out. And now I'm in another stem.
And I'm still with you. We're going to get out alive. Just like the last time.
I hope you're right about that. You still up, Kidman?
No rest for the wicked. What's going on?
I can't believe Lily is still alive. The fire.
Lily wasn't killed in the fire. You know this now.
Tell that to my brain. Tell that to the nightmares I've been having for years. Why did they take her? Out of all the little girls in the world, why mine?
I can't answer that, Sebastian. Mobius took Lily long before I joined them. I know you don't believe in coincidences. Maybe you see a pattern because you want to. You know that some crimes just happen. There's no real reason for it. Just the wrong person at the wrong place at the wrong time.
No. I refuse to believe that.
Regardless, the fire is a memory that you need to purge, Sebastian. It wasn't your fault that it happened, and you didn't lose Lily because of it. Try to remember that.
Pick up, Kidman.
I'm here.
The first time I saw Myra, she was wearing that uniform. I think I fell in love with her right then and there. I didn't want to admit it to myself. But after she was injured on duty, I knew I couldn't risk not telling her how I felt. She was such a great wife and mother that I sometimes forget she was a great detective, too. She was right. She knew there was something fishy about Lily's death. I mean, kidnapping. I should have believed her from the start.
There's no way you could have predicted the truth, Sebastian. You know this.
It's me, Kidman.
Good to know you're still there, Sebastian.
After Beacon, I tried to make some sense of what happened to me. But everyone said I was delusional. Or hiding the truth. I started to believe that maybe they were right. That maybe I was crazy. I felt so frustrated. Useless. Drinking was the only thing that killed the pain. So much time wasted. I could have tried harder. Shit.
Don't beat yourself up, Sebastian. When Mobius doesn't want to be found.
Don't make excuses for me, Kidman. I fucked up.
Look, Sebastian, this isn't the time to dwell on the past. This is the time to make up for it. Self-pity is what led you to drink in the first place. You have a chance to get back what you lost. Don't lose sight of that.
Harsh, but true. You're right, Kidman. Thanks.
Okay. So that's all the slides for now. And Kitty has some lovely, lovely green gel for us. Thanks, Kitty. You are the best, Kitty. Alright. I'm going to stop by the workbench and continue upgrading our smoke bolts. So we can do that. We can level that up. We can level that up. We can use our next high grade weapon part right there. And then we're going to need another 500 weapon parts exactly in order to unlock the last upgrade for our smoke bolts. So, coming right along with that, not too shabby. And so, now we're going to pick up an achievement here for opening half of the lockers. We have more than enough keys, but once you unlock the 16th one of these lockers, you will unlock that achievement or trophy. I'm going to go ahead and take those shock bolts actually, because I have so few of them that it was worth picking them up already. Oh, shotgun shells, very good. And there is our achievement, half the stash. Open 16 lockers. We're just going to go ahead and open the rest here, and those are freeze bolts. So I'm not going to pick those up just yet. Because it could have been something else that you guys picked up. We will be getting freeze bolts a little bit later on. But at this point, I am going to go ahead and Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and leave that stuff, because we will, before the boss fight in chapter 8, we'll get a chance to come back here and grab some more ammunition, so if we need it. So I'm going to just leave all that stuff for the moment and move to the end of the chapter here. So that is basically it for chapter 7. The last thing that you need to do is walk back toward the other part of the map. Oop, not this way. We're gonna head back the way that we came through here. And just be aware that there are some new enemies that have spawned in down over here. So just be careful of them. But you should be able to get around them while they are turned. And we're going to head on up toward the end of the chapter here. So this is where the barbed wire and the pictures were covering this side of the level. There's some gunpowder here. And we're going to head on into the theater. And so this is the end of chapter 7. Thank you guys for watching. I hope that it was helpful to you. I know that this one was another bit of a long one, but that's okay. Chapter 8 and 9 are both going to be pretty quick, and 10 as well. So this is the last long one for a little while. So hopefully this was helpful, and I will see you in chapter 8.